changing places today, everybody. It is Melanie Kalmaer behind the camera because we've got our it man, Trey, here today.
Hey, guys.
So,
hi, everyone. So welcome to Everything Long Island. We're here at our Berkshire Hathaway Home Services office in Woodbury. And we're here with our man, the man who's usually behind the camera and behind the scenes, our IT Extraordinaire, Trey.
What's up, guys?
How are you doing, Trey? How's everything?
Pretty good, Jess. How you doing?
Good, man. You know, figured we'd have you on today because everyone loves you. And we wanted to talk a little bit technology with you. You know, you're the whiz. We count on you for everything. And, you know, Team Bona Fide is always trying to be on the leading edge of everything real estate and real estate technology for ourselves and, of course, our clients, whether they be buyers and sellers. And we wanted to kind of pick your brain a little bit on, you know, some of the things that, you know, AI is helping with when it comes to real estate.
Home search.
Yeah. What else?
Videos. Have you guys seen that auto reel?
No. Oh, no. That's I think Emmett was mentioning that recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the story with that?
Auto reel is technology that takes some of your MLS photos and turns it into an open house video for you.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you take the still images and it'll create a whole tour. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Front to back. Matterport. You guys heard about Matterport?
yeah.
Yes. Yeah. We've been using Matterport, but we use that for our Zillow showcases.
Yeah.
Which have actually been great. I mean, sellers are getting 2 to 8% higher prices on their sales because it's getting a lot more views and more
faster.
exposure. Well, you know what it is, because when you do the showcase and you're using the Matterport, people can like literally walk through the property in a way where they can, you know, one of the cool things that it has is you can remove furniture, you know, take furniture out of a room and kind of reorganize, stage it, and see what that space would look like the way you like it, right? If you're someone who likes more furniture, you can, or if you're someone that likes, you know, maybe something lighter,
Well, I
more
think it's
airy.
for people that like, you know,
It
want to
just-
see what the new floor is going to look like.
Right, but it just lets you get a better view because you can interact with it. So, I mean, that technology has really been amazing. Yeah, it's been a game changer for our sellers for sure.
How do you feel about Zillow for a home search?
You know, I mean, Zillow's great, but I think the industry is changing so much. So I think you have to, you know, especially as a buyer, I would tell buyers that today, don't just count on Zillow. I know, you know, everyone knows Zillow, and that's your first, your go-to, just like Google for your searches. But no, in today's real estate market, I think buyers, you know, since they start, you know, they're going to be online, you know, they go online to search, you have to look at all of them. You have to be on homes.com, Realtor.com, Zillow, you know, Redfin, because what's happening in our industry is we're having a little bit of a splintering of brokerages and these real estate search engines, and some brokerages are putting their listings exclusively on certain search engines. So there's not a one place for all listings anymore.
Yeah, the rationale is that people don't want to show what days on market it is because they're feeling like that's a weakness, that they're showing a weakness.
Well, but you're talking about a pocket listing, but even if they're not
because
pocket listings.
That's why Zillow is being utilized, because one company said, you know, we're going to keep it private for a while and then put it on Zillow. And Zillow said, absolutely not. If you want to do that, you can't put it on our site. And that's why some people are going just to Redfin and they're not on Zillow.
Yeah, but also part of that is because there's been a lot of consolidation in the industry.
Correct.
And, you know, Redfin's owned by a bigger conglomerate. It's into the mortgages. So the whole industry is consolidating. And that's also part of what's going on, you know, behind the scenes on this. Bottom line is, if you're in the market to purchase a home, obviously the best thing you can do is work with us.
Yeah, reach out to
Team
the
Bona Fide. But if you're going to start your search and you're not ready to speak to a broker yet, but you want to see what's out there, you can't just rely on one single real estate website. You really need to start looking at all of them because it's going to be your best bet.
So what about AI and real estate? How have you found that it's been helping?
For me,
Yeah, and then for Trey.
I'll go first.
you want to go on the technical end?
I mean, mostly I've been using AI for property descriptions, just making sure that when we're describing a property, we're following the legal protocol that New York State has enforced. I know a lot of people forget about that stuff. You can't mention certain things. I don't know what those things are off the top of my head, but the AI does. So
Well, yeah, you can't mention schools really. Saying that this is this is an excellent school zone, or things like that.
Yeah, like walking distance to something like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of rules. So it helps with that, but it also just helps with the description in general, right?
Yeah.
You can tell it, about the property, and then it'll spit out a really nice description. I mean, it's all going to be on how you explain it to the system.
Correct.
So really, it's on your ability at the end of the day. Yep. But it's helping with so much more. Like I use it for all my social media posts. Like so I'm a Gemini guy, and I'll go on Gemini, for example, and I'll say, all right, this is the post I want to do. It could be a house, whatever it is, right? Here's this property. It's in this area. These are the details about the property. Now give me a post for every single social media platform. Okay, and make sure it's SEO optimized, GEO optimized, and I give it all this description, and then it'll just give me one specifically for Instagram, one specifically for Facebook, one, and that's how I do it. So I get them all. So I give it one set of instructions. Now I get all the descriptions, for LinkedIn, and they're all different.
You need to know how to speak to AI. Really.
You need to know how to speak to AI.
Yeah, prompt engineering.
Absolutely. But it saves me so much time instead of me having to come up with a description for TikTok because they're all different platforms. They can't be
identical.
The same. Right. Well, not only identical, but they respond differently.
And there's different rules and limitations.
Right. Well, and like for example, your TikTok descriptions generally are going to be much shorter than a Facebook one. So I've been using it that way, but I just give it one prompt and it spits out, a ton of information. It saves me a lot of time. So that's another way I've been using it.
What sort of AI tools would you want to see in a real estate market?
Man, that's a great question.
I have a dream of Box Brownie just being a completely AI service where you drop your photo in and then it generates like a staging for your house.
That's kind of cool. But I don't know. Is there limits to that?
Well, Box Brownie is just basically Photoshop for any blank picture of a real estate listing. But I would say I don't think they have really any limitations on there. You can add any kind of furniture you want. You could completely redesign a room.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Add a door, add a window, stuff like that.
I don't know. I'd like to see it where we get to a point, at least as selling agents, where I can just prompt my system and it'll give me everything in one shot, like the marketing, the ideas for photos, what would work best for this particular property, where to do this, all encompassing in one place, which it's a lot of technology, I guess, to put in one place, but that would be kind of cool.
Through some kind of a lens and see the route it would take from that house or apartment building to the train station at X time, what the parking looks like, how far it is from what supermarkets and what restaurants.
Well, you can kind of do that now.
No, but not in a real, like a movie kind of watching lens.
So let me explain. So yeah, you can. And I think they're starting to use, those meta glasses. So I know in new construction, especially the big new, big high risers, what they're doing is when they're selling the pre-construction, I've seen this, they are inputting all of that into those glasses, and then you come to their sales office,
I understand,
and you could see what the whole place is going to look like, what the apartment's going to look like, what the common areas are going to. But what I'm trying to tell you, they already have that technology. You can just add to it.
Fire.
But that is pretty awesome.
Like, yeah, that's fire.
Imagine the building's not even there yet, and you want to buy early. But now you can see it all and feel it because you can feel like you're walking through it. You can get an idea of what the spaces feel like, what the common areas are like. I mean, that's pretty cool technology. I love that.
Yeah, if you can see it in person, that would be crazy. I mean, we've done something close to that with a renovated garage where we were trying to see if we could turn the garage into maybe a 10-car garage. And then we flipped the pictures with AI just to see what the sizing would look like, where you would put the door and stuff. But nothing where you're physically wearing a device and you're actually in there. Yeah. That's crazy.
Seeing the neighborhood, seeing,
Yeah.
the commute, what it's like. and
Yeah, well,
where-
that's
Yeah.
That's what
adding
I'm
all
talking
that into it would be
Insane.
amazing.
Yeah, but basically we need an all-in-one. So we need one that does marketing, paperwork.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Okay.
That would be my hope.
Yeah.
And that obviously it's accurate and it gives you the results. And that's like fine tuning and tweaking with time.
It'll take a while.
It's going to be what you input in a database at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But that would be kind of cool.
CMA, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, gosh, I think like there's gonna be no limit. I think
Soon, yeah.
Yeah, I think this whole AI revolution, I don't think we even know how it's gonna change things. I think just for everyday living.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
I can't wait for the
That product.
the robots to
Wow.
come.
Which one? Oh yeah, it's funny. My son's a big techie guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like, I'm still old school, and I'm still flipping my switch or hitting the switch. He talks to his house and he's like, turn on the lights,
Yeah.
Whatever that system is, I forget.
Google House.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Siri.
Alexa, turn on my lights. All his lights are like in his house. They're all Bluetooth lights.
Yeah.
His refrigerator is like ridiculously Bluetooth. He can see inside the fridge. He can order groceries from there. I mean, it's a whole thing.
Yeah, I love the household technology. We need robots that can cook though.
So now,
That's what we're talking about.
so now,
And the
that's
robots that
exactly
can
where I was going to.
Yeah.
He is going to be purchasing, and it's funny. I was showing Mel because I was ready to make fun of him.
Yeah.
And then Mel was like, "Hey, I want one."
What was it though?
So it's kind of cool. It is a cooker.
Yeah.
Okay. It's almost
It's like a crock pot.
that's conceivably what you would think.
Yeah.
But so basically, it's a cooker, and you have your screen, right?
Yeah.
And it comes with 50 recipes built in. But you can pay for a membership for a small annual fee where you get thousands of recipes. All you do is click on the screen, choose your recipe, whatever it is you want to eat. Boom, you click it. It tells you all the ingredients you need. You prep all the ingredients.
Yeah.
Put it into the machine.
Seasoning everything.
Everything.
And it does all of it for you.
Yeah, and then it has compartments for for all your
Spices,
ingredients, for your
water.
water, for whatever you need. You put it on a machine. It's you can use your cell phone, it's Bluetooth, and then you can set up when you want it to start cooking. It does everything. It has a built-in camera. If you're making,
And
let's
it
say you're
monitors
making
if
some
you
sort
need
of
more
pasta and you
water.
have sauces, it makes your sauce. It can see this. It can identify when the sauce is thickening. When it's good, it stops. It throws the pasta in it by itself.
Wow.
It throws
That's
all of the
crazy.
other spices. Once you put it all in, it handles everything.
I can't wait. I need my robo steak.
And it makes up to 4 adult servings. So it's not just for an individual, but
It'll cook
for
for your
a
whole
family of 4, which
family.
is pretty amazing.
Isn't that crazy?
How much did he pay for that?
It's $1,500.
Jesus!
I thought it would be more. I thought it would be like $3 or $4 grand for that.
Yeah, that's not bad for a personal chef.
He's a personal chef. It's basically a robot cooking for you.
Yeah.
Well, imagine if they make a stove and they put together like 4 of those. So you've got your side, your entree, your dessert, your carb, your vegetable, your
But think
protein,
about
your
this.
dessert.
How is that going to change eventually?
The restaurant.
The restaurant industry.
That's true.
Are we going to lose cooks? And we're gonna
No.
No, never.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
It's
but-
the same thing.
But it may just be you have your what do they call those guys? You have your chef, and then you have
chefs.
it may just be like sous chefs preparing the ingredients, throwing it in machines.
Well, imagine if you can go to the restaurant through the machine and say, I want their recipe.
What I want to
for
know
vodka
if
sauce.
if it comes out good,
If it comes out good, I need that.
I go on.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't
it's
wait.
going to be addictive.
Because
You're going to be like, I don't want to make this
I
shit
want it
myself.
cooked with love, and if it does,
Yeah.
I.
The robot
means
cooks
I'm
it well.
But isn't that crazy?
People-
Though? I mean, it does everything. It knows how much how much the measurement of water it needs to,
How much
to
salt to
add,
put in.
how much it does everything.
It'll be really good for diets too.
Isn't that neat?
Like if you can link that with your workout app, and then you come
Sure.
back to full.
But there you go.
Yeah.
There you see how this can get crazy when
Yeah.
you have a mind like Trey's.
It gets a little
He's
scary.
very techie.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
that theory of multiple intelligences. There are some people that can really think in tech, and there's some people that can't.
Yeah.
So there's going to be some people that are left out along the way, and
Yeah.
some people
Yeah,
that
we're gonna have
thrive.
to train. You have to just train people.
Yeah, that's it. Give me some time. 45 minutes.
It's a retooling of society.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's buying that.
I want to see a AR/VR property inspection. You throw the glasses on and you can fully inspect the house.
Wow.
That would be crazy.
Wow.
You know?
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
That would be sick.
And like, hey, you need to replace these gutters, or to do like a vapor
Yeah,
level
like you don't
on the
even
wall.
have to show up at the house.
Nope. Fully autonomous. Send the robot property inspector in.
How about being able to see through the walls
We can do that.
to
right?
check the plumbing and the electric, what you can't see now?
So it's
I
kind
don't know
of
if you
like
can do that.
Terminator, where he picked from what he wanted to respond.
Yeah, and you can see, if on the interior of the walls you see any termite issue.
Yeah.
That you can't see.
It's a leak
now,
over here.
right? Hey,
Yeah.
we may get there one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know.
I think if we're mentioning it, it'll be
It's
happening.
probably-
It'll definitely, it's definitely coming to
Yeah,
fruition.
so technology and AI specifically right now is changing the game in many industries, and certainly it's affecting ours.
Yeah.
I'm seeing it in marketing, I'm seeing it in videos, I'm seeing it in how we, do simple things.
Do you feel like
Just research.
AI will ever replace the real estate agent or no?
I don't know. I some people would say sure, but there's no way.
Yeah.
I think at the end of the day, I think at the end of the day, the home is something so personal.
It is.
That people want to interact with other people.
And not just
And you
that,
wanna
but if
feel
there's errors,
confident.
like, things that come up with a permit issue or things like that. A layperson's
Yeah.
not gonna
But the
do it.
computer
Computer can't
or-
file documents and get it done.
Computer, software, technology is too cold.
Yeah.
And remember, this is an emotional sale or emotional purchase, right?
Yeah.
Because it's something it's an event in someone's life, right?
Their
Yeah.
largest
You know,
purchase.
they're either buying their first home, and that's incredibly exciting, emotional, but they need tons of guidance, and you need a human that understands and that can help them through those emotions, which a computer will never be able to do that. Or it's someone who, let's say, just had a death in the family, and they
Doesn't wanna deal with
mentally
all that.
can't.
And they haven't
Deal with all
gone through a
this.
real estate transaction
Right.
in 40 years.
Right. So I don't think you're going to replace the human aspect in real estate. It's kind of like construction. I just don't think, even though I see a lot of technology now, talk about a different industry, but yeah, you're seeing AI and you're seeing robots in construction. Like,
Yeah.
you can now basically buy a machine that slaps all the shingles on your roof.
What?
Yeah, you just one guy feeds
Or
a pack of
house.
shingles, and it
What?
just boom boom. It lays it out. It nails it. It lays it out, and you just keep feeding it the shingles.
What?
Oh my God, yeah.
That's crazy.
It's like crazy things.
Yeah.
I mean, how about 3D printers
Yeah.
to actually build
Build
you
the
the
whole
structure
house.
out of its concrete structure? It's a
Yeah,
3D
I'm sure that
printer.
they're going to be able to do that with, body parts.
So we're seeing that.
Genetic code.
So it's affecting every industry, but is it gonna get rid of human beings altogether? There's no way.
Yeah.
It's just not gonna happen.
Yeah.
It'll affect some industries more than others in some ways, but there's just no way. You're still gonna need us to run them, to stay on, make sure that things are correct, because listen, technology isn't foolproof.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
AI is everything that your AI system spits out isn't correct.
You're right
I've
about
had
that.
to many times correct, my Gemini. I'll tell you, not in real estate, let's say, but I use Gemini for my workouts.
Yeah.
So I've been working with it as basically as my own personal trainer.
Yeah.
And a lot of times I'm like dude, can you like include other workouts? Like, can we
Yeah.
throw in this or can we throw this? Like I have to think for it.
Yeah.
You would think at this point it would do it for me.
Yeah.
But it's not there yet. It's,
Yeah.
You know, it's not perfect.
Still need to lean on your local real estate experts.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and on your personal trainer and on, you still need human beings. You really do.
Okay.
You know, so.
Not too bad.
No, I mean, listen, it's a great tool.
Yeah.
And it helps in so many ways, but no. I think in every industry you still need human beings at the end of the day. You know, we need Trey.
Yeah.
We can't replace
Hell yeah.
Trey with an AI to do all the.
No,
If you guys need a human in the middle, you know who to call, the Bona Fide team.
that's right.
Berkshire Hathaway Last
Trey
Services.
giving a shout out to our
That's
team.
right.
That's right, guys. Hey, Trey's right. If you need
Anything.
any real estate advice, help, whether you're buying or selling, reach out. You know we're here, and
We
we'll
have the
always make sure
tools.
we do the right